Hello and welcome to IK Games. You are watching Introduction to Devlog series of city builder game called Pirate Paradise. As you will see, a lot of things is already done in this short gameplay, but I will not talk about it in this video, that will be in future videos. Here I want to focus on starting this devlog and letting you know more about myself. My interest for video games started when I was first introduced to Commodore 64. And back then it was mind-blowing. Watching these pixels like moving around was simply amazing. I still remember it. Later on I developed my first game, which was on cardboard. It was a Formula 1 race with rolling dice mechanic, something like a Don't Be Angry game, with few extra things. But it wasn't a game that I remember. It was a feeling I had creating it. You see, I tend to lose the idea of time and give all of myself in that process, which is amazing feeling. So yeah, I got hooked to it right then. Back then I really didn't know that I want to be game developer, but now when I think about it, I can remember that instead of going on my football training or school, I was going to play video games. I played like many games, many genres. It was all new, exciting, and few years ahead I found a game called Second Life, and back then it was amazing. Idea that you could upload your own stuff in a game was mind-blowing for me. Then I started to create 3D models using Blender. That feeling of me losing a sense of time and putting my passion into something was again there. That was the time I was going in high art school and my main class was sculpting. It's odd how it's all connected when you take a look back in the past. Later on I went on Art Academy. My main class was sculpting. Anyway, at third year at Academy, cause lack of money, I started as freelancer doing 3D modeling, and 7 years it was my full-time job. At beginning passion was there, and I won't be lying, money was good, but something was missing. I didn't push myself hard enough to make something more of it. And reason for it was that every project was in opposite direction of my real passion, like creating 3D games was miles away now. Creating 3D models, illustration and educational videos wasn't the same as creating video games. After 7 years I had enough, so I quit with freelancing. I simply was burned out. It may sound harsh, but it led me to around 10 years of limbo. You may know it as depression. Half of it was actually me doing freelancing, and to be honest, it wasn't a good place to be. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't a sad story. I think all of this needed to develop in this way. Perhaps there is some bigger plan. As a sculptor, what I learned is that destruction is part of creation, so who knows? Now, why I'm telling you all of this? Well, I'm 35 years old at this time, and some may argue that I should achieve more in my life. Even I think so, but things are how they are. Now I'm telling myself it's never too late to do stuff you love and hopefully make money of it. And I guess this video is more for myself than it's for you, to be honest. But if you are in similar position as I am, that you are not doing things you love in your life, and if this can be helpful for you, I'm glad. So this is for me sort of a reminder of path. And this is devlog introduction as I see it. It's all started at the very beginning, not when I started with this game. Every day in my past had some influence in decision I made and fears I have, Which brings me to the next thing, it's fears. I delayed this devlog for a long time. I have fear of showing my work to the world. I'm afraid of showing something which is not perfect. I know it's stupid, like I have a crap PC on which I'm developing this game. I needed even to make some sacrifice in design to even be able to record it. So my mic isn't perfect, my English isn't perfect, like in short, nothing is perfect, and I need to learn to deal with it and simply to give my best. So this is my first step of fighting my fears. But perhaps my biggest fear is that people will not like something in which I put so much passion and effort. It's kinda hard to explain. It feels so good working on this project, and I guess I'm afraid that if people see it as a crap, that will mean that me giving my best isn't good enough. But it's all over now. Don't get me wrong, I still have this fear. Like, even now, recording this is kinda hard, but I simply must do it. So yeah, without too much thinking, I'm recording this and I'm uploading this devlog kinda as manifesto to remember I need to do something which makes me happy, and there will be bumps on the road. I guess it's fine. Now, I know this isn't a standard devlog, but I needed to open it in this way, so thank you for watching this. It means beyond words for me. In future videos I will focus more on game from beginning to future plans. So thanks again.